Okay, now that we've talked about what a 2-5 is and how to recognize one, let's use that knowledge to find the tonal or key centers in a chord progression. Using Ladybird, start off with 2 bars of C major 7. So we know what scale fits that C major. But then we have a 2-5. How do we know it's a 2-5? Because it's a minor 7 chord followed by a dominant 7 chord, an interval of a 4th up. So we recognize that's a 2-5. And if this is the second step of a major scale, and this is the 5th of the major scale, we know that major scale is then going to be E flat. So the E flat major scale is what fits over these 2 bars. Then we go back to C major for 2 bars, and then we have a 2-5, this time in the key of A flat major. And then we have 2 more bars of A flat major, and then we have a 2-5 in the key of G major, and then a 2-5 in the key of C major, followed by the funky little turnaround. So step 1 in being able to improvise over this tune would be to learn the 4 key centers of this tune. Even though we have about 12 chords, we only have 4 major scales: C major, E flat, A flat, and G, excluding the turnaround. So that's all we need, is to be fluent in those scales to play over this tune. So to help me practice improvising, I've written the scales out in the form of the tune. 2 bars of each, just like the tune is. So now I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to get a play along, and I'm going to practice improvising using only notes in those scales as they come up. So here's how they're going by. Top. Get the idea? Another way to approach it would be to write out the chords and play a chord tone solo. So here I've spelled out each chord, and I'm just going to use the notes of the chords to make my solo. Where are we at here? Turn around, here we go. So starting here. Start mixing it up a little bit. practice, it'll make everything better. Obviously, though, you can't improvise effectively if you don't know your major scales and you can't spell chords. So those are the things to work on. Learning all your major scales and learning how to spell chords and learning the arpeggios of the chords. Practice, practice, practice.